First up, the date is all set for Delhi to decide and deliver its verdict. The national capital will be voting on the 5th of February and the results will be declared on the 8th of February. A bitter and heated battle between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP, with the Congress as the third corner in this triangular battle, is all set to stage now. In fact, it's going to be a charged campaign. Already there's been a bitter and personal exchanges between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP leaders. In fact, today Chief Minister Atishi has alleged that she was evicted twice from the Chief Minister's house by the Public Works Department, something that the PWD has completely denied.
पारदर्शी प्रक्रिया पे ही हमने सवाल उठाए हैं। पारदर्शी प्रक्रिया जिसको वो कह रहे हैं, उसमें कहीं ना कहीं कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं, उनके जवाब दे दें कि भाई कैसे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं के नाम पर कई सौ लोगों के नाम वोटर लिस्ट से डिलीट कराने की एप्लीकेशन स्वीकार की जा रही हैं, उन पर कार्रवाई की जा रही है। कैसे ये हो रहा है कि जो लोग दिखाए जा रहे हैं कि इन्होंने किसी का वोटर लिस्ट से नाम कटाने के लिए नाम दिया, वो लोग ही गायब हैं, वो लोग ही नहीं हैं। फर्जी एप्लीकेंट्स वोट कटवाने के लिए फर्जी एप्लीकेंट्स के नाम का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है। कैसे हो रहा है?
सर, डेट्स अनाउंस हो गई है, बीजेपी कैसे देख रही है?
हम इन डेट्स का बहुत बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे थे और मैं स्वागत करता हूं। 5 फरवरी दिल्ली में बदलाव का दिन होगा। दिल्ली के 1,55,24,858 मतदाता दिल्ली का भविष्य तय करेंगे। एक बेहतर दिल्ली, सुंदर दिल्ली, स्वच्छ दिल्ली और एक सशक्त दिल्ली बनाने का संकल्प उस दिन दिल्ली के मतदाता लेंगे और 8 तारीख को जब रिजल्ट आएगा उसी दिन ये स्पष्ट हो जाएगा कि आपदा सरकार जा रही है, भाजपा सरकार आ रही है।
लेकिन केजरीवाल ने तो आज एक सॉन्ग रिलीज कर दिया कि केजरीवाल फिर से आएंगे।
नहीं, आपने ध्यान से नहीं सुना। वो गाना है फिर जाएंगे केजरीवाल, तिहाड़ जाएंगे केजरीवाल।
कि पहले ईवीएम की सफाई पर आते हैं। इलेक्शन कमीशन ये चीज़ बार बार कहता है, लेकिन इलेक्शन कमीशन ये नहीं देख पाता कि एक तो बहुत से लोगों को इस बात पर संदेह है कि वोट कहीं करते हैं, जाता कहीं है। महाराष्ट्र में भी कई ऐसे उदाहरण आए कि जहां वर्चस्व में कांग्रेस को वोट पड़ा और दिखा कि ईवीएम में कहीं भी वोट नहीं है। तो ये जो संदेह की भावना आती है, इसको इलेक्शन कमीशन दूर नहीं कर पा रहा। वर्चस्व होता था जिस पार्टी का, उसके लोग जबरदस्ती वोट डाल देते थे, जबरदस्ती अभी भी वोट डाल सकता है। तो ये इनके कह देने से कि रिगिंग नहीं होती है, ये तो बात मैं बिल्कुल नहीं मानूंगा। भ्रम केवल पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज में नहीं है, आम जनता में है। आप वो भ्रम हटा दो। अगर आपको लगता है कि सब कुछ सच है और अगर प्रोसेस इतना आपका अच्छा है तो लोगों में संदेह क्यों हो रहा है, ये भी तो सवाल बनता है ना।
Now, a jewelry chain with several stores in Mumbai has allegedly duped hundreds of people through a Ponzi scheme promising high returns. Taurus Jewelry has, however, shifted the blame to its CEO and other staff members, alleging that they conned customers through a fraudulent scheme and also robbed and vandalized stores part of the chain. Here's a report.
A large crowd waiting outside a Taurus store in Mumbai's Dadar for over 24 hours. All of them are in shock. They have lost their investment, a few thousand rupees, to crores in the jewelry firm. They were expecting big returns, but have now found that the company suddenly shut shop on the 5th of January.
9 महीने से ये बिजनेस खोला गया था, तभी ये सरकार कहाँ थी, तभी ये बंदोबस्त कहाँ था, पब्लिक को बेवकूफ़ बनाया जा रहा था, टैक्स जा रहा था, सब कुछ जा रहा था, तो ईमानदारी से बिजनेस हो रहा था ना। तो जब ये ईमानदारी से बिजनेस हो रहा था तो आज ये इतना फ्रॉड 420 क्यों नाम दिया जा रहा है?
The company set up its headquarters in Dadar in February 2024. They offered a return of 11,000 rupees on a weekly basis for every 1 lakh rupees invested. The interest rate was initially 6%. It gradually rose to 11% before the shop shut. Pradeep Kumar, a vegetable trader from Dadar, not just invested 4.5 crore rupees himself, he even got his friends to invest. Together they invested over 13 crore rupees.
21 जून को मैंने फर्स्ट पेमेंट किया था 6,70,000 का। उसके बाद कंपनी को देखा कि कंपनी हमको पेमेंट रिफ़ंड कर रही है वीकली, तो मैंने मेरी वाइफ के नाम पे, फिर फैमिली में बहुत सारे मेंबर हैं उनके नाम पे, तो इसके ऊपर हमने अनसिक्योर्ड लोन भी ले लिया था क्योंकि कंपनी इतना रिटर्न दे रही थी। तो ये हुआ कि अपनी दुकान के सामने है, कंपनी भागेगी नहीं दादर में।
The company relied on word of mouth for marketing, besides announcing other schemes through a lucky draw.
अंदर जाते हैं तो हमें बाहर ही एक शानदार गाड़ी दिखती है और एक्टिवा दिखती है, तो आदमी इन्वेस्ट करने से उनको पूछता है मैम इसका क्या स्कीम है, तो वो बोलते हैं कि सर अगर आपको गाड़ी चाहिए रहेगी तो आपको मिनिमम 20,000 रुपये का शॉपिंग करना पड़ेगा। तो 20,000 के शॉपिंग के ऊपर आपको एक कूपन मिलता है, जो कूपन का लकी ड्रॉ महीने में 3 तारीख को रहता है, 3 या 2 तारीख को उनका रहता है। वो लोग एक विनर का एक कूपन निकालते हैं और जिस विनर का उस पर नंबर आएगा तो उसको गाड़ी गिफ्ट करते हैं। 2-4 जन को गाड़ी भी गिफ्ट मिला है, ऐसे नहीं कि नहीं मिला है, बट फिर भी ये लोग का ऐसा होने वाला था, नो डाउट।
In an official clarification, Taurus has put out a video showing the shop getting ransacked by a mob, which was allegedly led by the CEO and CEO of the company. The company also stated that the scheme was promoted without their knowledge.
सबसे पहली बात, ये पैसा कहाँ से कहाँ गया, प्रॉपर्टी उनको अटैच करना, ये उनकी प्राथमिकता होगी। मैंने अपील की है अधिकारियों से को जल्द से जल्द LOI इश्यू करे। LOI यानी कोई भी इनका मालिक विदेश भाग न जा सके।
The tourist scam here in Mumbai has left thousands of people in doubt of their money across the city. But a more important question is that such kind of scams have already taken place on multiple occasions in Mumbai or Maharashtra as a whole. But what are the steps that our government and agencies and authorities are taking to make sure that the people do not fall for such wooing? With camera person Ganesh Gandhar, this is Anuj Raith reporting for NDTV from Mumbai.
Now to a story from Assam. A day has passed since several miners engaged rat hole miners, which seem to be legal in a remote location near Umrangso of Assam's Dima Hasao district, got trapped after water entered the mine. In fact, army experts, NDRF, have been rushed, and now Navy's deep sea divers have been airlifted to mount a massive rescue operation. Here's a report.
We are coming to you from Umrangso of Dima Hasao district. This is a very remote location. You can see here, these are the roads through which now the rescuers are trying to off-road towards the location where the miners, the coal mine, the rat hole coal mine, which the state government of Assam has claimed that it is an illegal mine. There the operation is continuing. In fact, this morning Air Force task force had they had reached the place. They were airlifted and they were they reached the place and they started the operation along with NDRF. NDRF had reached on Monday night itself, and despite the efforts by NDRF and Air Force, there was not much headway, given the fact that in this mine, which is 310 feet deep, there is water at 100 feet. So therefore they needed deep sea divers who can dive into that depth and then get into the rat holes, which are there's numerous rat holes which would be again running parallelly about 300 to 400 feet to look for about 9 people, because state government has given a list of 9 people which the state government have accounted for, who are trapped inside the mine. The eyewitnesses who have given account, they have said that about 5 to 6 people were able to come out, but 8 to 9 people are still inside. Now the owner of the mine, he has been arrested. A case has been registered. The state government has ordered a probe.
PRS leader and former Minister KT Ramarao will challenge in the Supreme Court his dismissal by the Telangana High Court of Pleas seeking quash of FIR filed against him in the 55 crore Formula E race case. KTR will move top court to seek lawyer presence at his questioning. Here's a report.
PRS leader and former Minister KT Ramarao will challenge in the Supreme Court the dismissal by the Telangana High Court of his plea seeking quash of the FIR filed against him by the State Anti-Corruption Bureau in the Formula E race case. In its order, the court said the FIR is not an encyclopedia of all imputations. FIR need not disclose specific offence. FIR need only indicate allegation of commission of offence that needs to be investigated. The court cannot thwart investigation by the police. The court has also vacated the stay on his arrest. increasing apprehensions among his party men. Soon after dismissal of the quash plea, ACB teams searched offices of Formula E title sponsors Greenco and its subsidiary Ace Next Gen, which pulled out of a tripartite agreement to conduct the race in Hyderabad. BRS insists there was no quid pro quo.
So where is the question of quid pro quo? See, there is not even a single rupee is paid to Greenco company. If some amount is paid from government treasury to the company, if company is giving back some money to you, then the question of quid pro quo will come.
In this case itself, from day one, Mr. KTR Case is saying that there is no corruption took place. There is no quid pro quo took place. There is no question of what you call corruption happened in this case at all. Is this a Congress party which has not received 13 odd crores in electoral bonds from different companies? And Congress party has also received electoral bonds from the same Greenco company. BJP party received, TDP party has also received.
Mr. KT Rao is expected to appear before the Anti-Corruption Bureau on the 9th of January and before the Enforcement Directorate on the 16th of January. The other two accused in the case, Mr. Arvind Kumar, Special Chief Secretary, and retired official Mr. BLN Reddy, have been summoned on the 8th and 9th of this month. In Hyderabad, with camera person Nagaraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.
Now, in a move to deepen its presence in India, Microsoft chairperson and CEO Satya Nadella has announced a $3 billion investment in cloud and AI space, infrastructure and skilling initiatives over the next 2 years. My colleague Sakshi Bajaj has more details.
I'm very excited to announce today that our commitment, which we have always had, now is to train 10 million people in India around AI skills by 2030. And to me, the thing that is always most important is to not think of the skilling in the abstract, but to see the skills translated into impact right here, one community at a time, one industry at a time.
In a significant development, Microsoft has announced a $3 billion investment in India. Remember, this comes just a day after Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella met Prime Minister Modi. This is as far as the chronology is concerned. But why is this investment significant? Well, this investment from Microsoft in India is going to be over 2 years. As far as the sectors it is going to look at, it is going to look at cloud, AI infrastructure, and skilling at large. It is also going to look at the establishment of new data centers. So in a sense, the investment aims to accelerate the AI innovation in the country. So this is really a significant milestone. Remember, when we talk about jobs and skilling and artificial intelligence taking over, well, skilling is at the heart of job creation. So skilling is therefore crucial, and the Microsoft statement also very clearly saying they're looking at aiming and training around 10 million people in 5 years with the help of this investment. Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO, also tweeting that he's thrilled, also mentioning very, very clearly in his statement that this investment reaffirms his commitment to making India AI first.
Well, time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side. Welcome back. An earthquake of 7.1 magnitude has hit Tibet and border areas of Nepal. Tremors were felt in several Indian states, including Bihar, Bengal, and even some parts of Delhi NCR. As per Chinese media reports, the number of dead could be about 126. Meanwhile, Justin Trudeau resigned as the leader of his Liberal Party of Canada, effectively ending his 9-year tenure as Canada's Prime Minister too. He now remains caretaker Prime Minister till his successor is chosen. The move comes in the midst of rising dissent against him within his party. Here's a report.
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process.
As the outgoing Canadian Prime Minister made the biggest announcement of his career, pages from his speech blew away. Emblematic of the political blows he's faced in the recent month. Canadian politics has now stepped out of the Trudeau era with the PM's big decision to step down hardly coming as a surprise.
Why didn't you do it earlier?
Trudeau's departure from the role comes at a particularly sensitive time as far as the India-Canada ties are concerned. The relationship has hit a historic low after Trudeau accused New Delhi of being involved in the killing of terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Ottawa has not furnished any concrete proof in the case, prompting India to repeatedly refute its claims. Foreign policy experts are saying Trudeau's resignation may provide an opportunity to stabilize a free-falling India-Canada relationship, as India has directly blamed Trudeau for the deep tension. So who's next in line to be at the helm of affairs in Canada? The Parliament will pause until March to allow the party to find a new leader, and several big names are in the mix. Former Bank of England and Bank of Canada Governor Mark Carney has already thrown his hat in the ring. He seems to have favourable views of India, as he has said that New Delhi is central to global climate action. There is Chrystia Freeland, who recently resigned as the finance minister. She's been quoted as saying that Canada's foreign policy supports a strong and united India. Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly, who's walked in lockstep with Trudeau, is one of the top contenders for the post. If she climbs to the top, it would be interesting to see whether her views change. India Origin Transport Minister Anita Anand is also likely to put up a good fight. On the other hand is the Conservative Party led by Pierre Poilievre. It's been topping the popularity charts for a while now, opening a 24-point lead over the Liberals in the lead-up to a federal election. It's made Poilievre one of the strongest contenders for the Prime Minister's post. Poilievre has been quite vocal in his criticism of Trudeau's handling of the Canada-India dispute. He said if he were to become the Prime Minister, he would seek to restore a professional relationship with the Indian government, acknowledging India's importance as the largest democracy on earth. Canada is the only Western state that's seen worsening ties with India in recent years, something the incoming leader would like to change. With Vishal Vivek, Bureau Report, NDTV World.
Now, Meta on Tuesday has announced that it will eliminate its third-party fact-checking program to restore free expression and move to a community notes model similar to the system that exists on platform X. The company has said that community notes will be written and rated by contributing users to provide more context to posts across its platforms, and the feature will roll out in the US over the next couple of months. The announcement marks Meta's latest attempt to smooth over relations with Republican President-elect Donald Trump before he takes office. After snowfall in Himachal in the last 24 hours, more than 150 roads, including 2 national highways, are closed. Hundreds of water projects are also stalled. After snowfall in Himachal Pradesh in the last 24 hours, life has become chaotic. After snowfall, more than 150 roads, including 2 national highways, are closed and the roads are slippery. Vehicles are skidding and over 100 bus routes have also been stalled. Hundreds of buses are stuck. There is power outage in many places and many water projects have also been stalled.